Today, we're diving into the exciting world of Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 Ultra. There's plenty of buzz surrounding this flagship device, so let's unpack some of the coolest features that we can expect when it drops. First up, let's talk about a feature that has Samsung fans on the edge of their seats: satellite communication. Yes, you heard that right. Rumor has it that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will come equipped with a highly anticipated satellite SOS feature. In fact, the Chinese version of the Galaxy S25 series recently received 3C certification, confirming that satellite communication is a go. One of the models leaked is listed as SMS 9380, which specifically notes satellite communication support. However, there's still a bit of mystery surrounding which satellite system it will use. Will it be Bu or Tiantong? Only time will tell. One important note is that the satellite SOS feature may not be available on the Galaxy S25 and the S25 Plus models, so keep that in mind if you're considering one of those. Now let's talk about something that sparked some debate. What's in the box? According to the 3C certification, the Galaxy S25 series will not include a charger. But don't worry, a charging cable will be included. The S25 Plus and S25 Ultra are expected to come with 45-watt super fast charging technology, while the base model may have a 25-watt charging speed. It seems Samsung is following the trend of minimalism in packaging. And here's where it gets really interesting. The satellite communication feature will allow users to send SOS messages to rescue authorities even when there's no regular network coverage. This technology could serve as a lifesaver during emergencies. Much like Apple, which has already rolled out satellite features in its models, Samsung is stepping up its game. But Samsung isn't the only one making strides in satellite technology. Hubble has recently introduced its satellite ComTech with the Pixel 9 series, and Verizon is jumping on the bandwagon too. This is shaping up to be a game changer for smartphone users, providing safety and connectivity where it matters most. Moving on to power and performance, there's some exciting news regarding RAM upgrades. A leak suggests that the Galaxy S25 Ultra might come with a massive 16 gigabytes of RAM. Yes, you heard right, meaning 16 gigabytes. Well-known leaker Ice Universe confirmed this on X, previously known as Twitter, stating **** the S25 Ultra will definitely have a 16 gigabytes RAM version, 100% confirmed ****. Now, the specifics on whether the 16 gigabytes RAM will be available in all storage options or just the higher-end models like the 512 gigabytes and 1 TB versions is still a mystery. But it's a significant upgrade from the Galaxy S24 Ultra, which only had 12 gigabytes across its variants. Interestingly, Google has similarly increased the RAM in its Pixel 9 Pro models to 16 gigabytes, with some RAM dedicated to artificial intelligence tasks. If Samsung follows suit, we could see the Galaxy S25 Ultra equipped with 16 gigabytes of RAM, though some of it may go toward AI functions, which could impact overall performance for users. Now, for those interested in the standard S25 and S25 Plus models, there are hints that they might also receive RAM upgrades. Currently, the base Galaxy S24 starts with just 8 gigabytes, so a bump up to 12 gigabytes would be welcomed. Meanwhile, the S25 Plus, which already has 12 gigabytes, might not see a change, at least to keep the Ultra's prestige intact. So there you have it, folks. With the Galaxy S25 Ultra set to integrate satellite communication, impressive RAM upgrades, and faster charging, it's a device that's certainly generating a lot of excitement. What are your thoughts? Will you be upgrading to the Galaxy S25 Ultra? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more tech updates and news. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163 millimeters by 77.6 millimeters. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1-nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to oversharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.